Hey everyone, Paul Humiller here at Dream Guitars, and Bill Tippin was one of the first luthiers that I met in my journey into the guitar world many, many years ago. I was traveling around with Martin Simpson, and we found ourselves in Marblehead, Massachusetts, teaching a weekend workshop and going to Bill's guitar shop that was right there on the water, and getting to know Bill and his fine guitars, and we've been pals ever since. And I'm here to tell you, if you have never had a chance to play one, you owe it to yourself. Bill's guitars are just awesome, and builds one of the more versatile guitars on the planet, in my opinion, meaning you can play beautiful music or rock all night long, and they just work really well. And that's because Bill is a musician, and he's played all kinds of things himself, so he's just a good guy to make a guitar for a musician, because he is one. Anyway, let's give this one a good look. This is one of the prettiest Tippins I've ever seen, and largely because of this beautiful inlay. But not only because of this inlay, we'll get to that in a minute, but make sure you look at the pictures here. This work, the inlay work, was done by Martin Guitars. They actually did the Vine inlay, and then Bill adapted it by inserting into the flowers real gem quality opal and rubies. So very, very unique here. A lot of the leaves and such are Powa abalone, but then the flowers themselves are gem quality opal. And I know the person who supplies that is a friend of mine who developed the process of how to take opal and make them into a material that you can inlay in a guitar, which is not that easy because you have to be able to sand it and not lose the luster. So it's a bit of a process. But long story short, this one is special because of it's got gems in the fingerboard inlay and the headstock, of course, just gorgeous. So make sure you have a good look at that. And starting with the guitar itself, this is, of course, Bill's Crescendo model, which I'm happy to say I named many years ago. When Bill came up with this shape, I gave him some suggestions for names, and he chose mine, the Crescendo. And it's sort of a slightly larger triple O, so it's sort of a triple O that's been expanded a little bit to be very close to an OM size guitar. Super versatile body shape. The top here is salmon crate spruce. So this is Sitka spruce that was literally part of a crate that was submerged in the water that came out of a lake. I've seen a number of these guitars that Bill has made, and they always have a beautiful voice. This Sitka in general, to me, is a great wood that has a lot of really nice overtones and warmth to go with its ability to have power also. And when it's submerged like this, you're getting, of course, even more of that because the resin, as the water pulls out the resin slowly over the years, and you wind up with a top that's pretty special and very active. They're just gorgeous. I always love his bridges. He's got a really nice original bridge shape that's gorgeous, and that's Brazilian rosewood as well. And then, again, the inlay extends onto the headstock. Gold Waverly tuners on a mahogany neck. Bill has a really beautiful shape to the heel of his neck that I've always enjoyed. And then a very beautiful feature of this guitar is the black Brazilian rosewood. Bill's only seen 3 sets of this particular wood, and he has one of the other ones. So very, very rare wood, and you can see this is dark and straight grain and the kind of stuff, we really wish there was more of. Just stunning. He framed the guitar out in flame maple, just give it a gorgeous look, and of course the fingerboard as well, and the headstock. And then around the top, there's also a border of abalone with some thin red lines. It's really elegant. Just a really awesome example of Bill's work, and Bill is, just one of the great, great luthiers of our day. So it's a really fun for me to have this guitar, and I'm going to play it for you now. This is the 2006 Tippin Crescendo with black Brazilian rosewood and, of course, gem quality opals and rubies.